What's up, my fellow comic book readers? Happy new comic book day, man. It's a short one, but I am excited to talk about it. I normally do like my intro video and stuff like that. Today we're just gonna talk about what I got, the short stack. Okay, we got comic shop news 2002. We'll talk about them a little bit more than what we normally talk about. I am behind on everything except for the number ones and Punisher. Okay, so Pharaoh, if you're looking for an indie comic that is kind of different than everything else you're reading, if you like zombies and cats, this is the perfect comic for you. I'm telling you. And at the end, this ain't any spoilers, but at the end, every week they take pictures from everybody's cats fans that email the pictures of their cats in, and they put them in there. And I've actually talked to a few people that have had their cat published in here, so that's pretty cool. But Feral is really good. It's a rabies outbreak happens in the area, and these cats are trying to survive. Cats that have rabies, dogs that have rabies, raccoons that have rabies, and people that are trying to eradicate rabies. And there's just a lot going on, and then where it's at right now is just absolutely crazy. So definitely recommend this. We got Escape number 1. This is a war comic. It's between two warring factions. It's very, very realistic, honestly. It's about like dogs versus bats, like World War II time frame. The bats are kind of like Nazis, and the dogs are the good guys. And there's a guy down behind enemy lines, and he's trying to escape. Rick Remender, fantastic written story. Next up, we got Lost Fantasy, issue number 6. I haven't read 5 yet. I will say, if you're picking this up, issue 1, 2, and 3 was really confusing. I'm going to say that. Issue 4 kind of brought it all together and made it make sense, and it was really good. I haven't read 5 yet, but this has been a fantastic series. And then, every week I shout out Memory Lane, Princess Street, Wilmington, North Carolina. They're my LCS and my favorite comic book shop. I do Juan in there. He said this is his favorite read this week. And even though it's a small read, I take that into consideration. And I'm looking forward to catching up on this, man. Next up, we got Punisher Red Band, issue number 3. I think it's number 3. I hope it's number 3 because I only read 2. I'm pretty sure it's number 3. It's number 4. Shit. Maybe I'm an issue behind. But I really like this. I don't understand the whole red band thing. I really don't, because there's just as much gore. I've made a separate video about this. There's just as much gore in comics that aren't red band in Marvel series. And they still bleep out curse words. And it's just, the red band thing is just a little bit too much for me. I want my comic. I don't want to have to open a wrapper to get my comics. I'm being lazy. You know what I mean? Next up, we got Sorcerer Supreme. This is supposed to just be another number 1 for Scarlet Witch. And if you're a Scarlet Witch fan, like every 5 issues, there's a new number 1. I've never read a Scarlet Witch thing. I just heard about it. But Sorcerer Supreme, I was, reading One World Under Doom. And I know Dr. Doom was Sorcerer Supreme. And Dr. Doom died or no longer exists. Sorry for spoilers. And there has to be a new Sorcerer Supreme, and I'm guessing it's going to be Scarlet Witch. I'm pretty sure that was somewhere. I'm pretty sure that was in One World Under Doom. Anyways, I'm excited to read this. And then we got Ultimate Endgame number 1. I said I wasn't going to get this, but I went up there, and my comic stack was looking a little lonely, so I figured, why the hell not? Let's get it. It'll give me something to do. We'll open this right after we talk about this. World Tree, issue number 17. I got the first 3 trades at Barnes & Noble for like $14 on a steal. So excited. I read the first 2 volumes already. I'm going to read the 3rd volume some point this week. And now I have number 17, so I'll be up to date with World Tree. And dude, it has been so damn good. If you're not reading World Tree right now, it's about a world is being taken over by the Undernet. And it's just, the Undernet is like an evil internet that kind of inhabits your brain and makes you do really bad things. So, that was a pretty cool take. And then the art and the story in that is just crazy. If you're not reading that and you're an adult, shame on you. All right, and then they're in these little sleeves. I was told every single one of these blind bags had damage to them. But let's see what we got. All right, we got Spider-Man and Wolverine, the variant edition. I'm not sure who. Well, look at that. Look at that inside panel, dude. That is some crazy art. But this one looks dope as hell. Do they say it in the back which covers are done by who? Artist, cover artist. I'll have to look up. I'm not sure who this is, but this cover's pretty dope. I don't know if I paid extra for this or not. Either way, they said every single one had damage to it. I don't see no damage to mine, but I'm not a grader, so I just read the shit. But guys, that's all I got for New Comic Book Day today. There was no DCs that came out today. No DC titles. That's crazy to say. No DC titles came out today. But I hope everybody got everything that they're looking for today. And if you didn't, I hope you enjoy not having $100 stack of comic books you had to buy today. And that allows us, I say us because I know I'm not alone. I hope I'm not alone. Our to be read or backlog, whatever you call it, getting out of control this year. There were so many huge days. Marvel had big stories. DC had big stories. Image was on a wildfire of crazy stories that I had to stay up to date with. And I'm looking forward to playing catch up. And I hope everybody has a great New Comic Book Day. And I will see y'all around wherever we see each other.